40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll, all at one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1.
Hi, I'm Tara Anderson, and I am part of the RMG Collective Group. We are here at Black Hawk Country Club wanting to invite you to our first annual fundraiser for the Candlemakers, February 20th.
Hey, this is LJ McGowan from the Gents and the RMG Collective.
Hi, my name is Yolanda R. Williams, representing the Ebony 12.
I'm E.L. Crane, BRPS title, founder, trainer of the RMG Collective. We're having a fundraiser out here at Black Hawk Country Club for the Cancer Alliance. You need to be here, damn it, because whiskey, fun, dance, all encompassing.
This is the event you don't want to miss.
Join us, damn it.
And we are back, and we're joined back in the studio, REU, Florida, with the amazing Jennifer Nina.
Hello, hello. I can still see you, though.
You can't see me?
No.
I'm adorable. You need to see me.
I know. Teddy bear.
Exactly. People need to understand this, damn it. Well, while we waiting for the world to see me, we're having a Wi-Fi signal problem in Florida. It's not me.
I know what's going on here.
It's not me. So I don't get many times to say I'm innocent, but I'm rolling with this one here because, you know.
You're just trying to blame it on me, okay?
There you go, damn it. There you go. But we can see you. That's all that really matters at this particular point in time.
Okay. I can deal with that.
There you go. So now, what are some of the top reasons to buy versus rent?
Well, I'm a firm believer you have to live somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So why pay somebody else's rent? You're going to benefit, you have tax benefits. You're going to benefit from acquiring equity, which you can leverage the money that you put for a down payment. And you can do anything you want to your home. In a rental, you can't. So, you know, there's a whole bunch more that I can go down the list.
Okay. So how long you been in the business, Jen?
I've been in the business for 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really? So you know what the hell you're doing is what you're basically telling me.
I think so, just a little bit.
A little bit.
What I did was I concentrated myself in my career to learn guidelines.
Oh.
The guidelines of every program. That's why I make successful, because that's why I can go around and kind of, you know, gravitate and move around and be creative, because knowing the guidelines will help you do that.
Yeah, so that's one of your strengths. What profession were you in previously to being mortgage?
Insurance. I was an insurance agent.
Oh, God, Jesus.
And then I also own my own title company, and I had a processing center.
Okay, Madam Entrepreneur, should I bow now or bow later?
Yes, sir. It's the time.
Wow. So, everything you just mentioned actually prepares you to handle mortgages.
Correct. So every job that I've had has been an addition to help me with what I'm doing today.
Right.
From taxes to insurance, from the attorney side, I've seen what they did as defending the borrower or the client. I mean, everything I've done. When you remember when the market crashed.
Oh yeah.
Situations where, you know, we're at its heights. We had a radio show where I joined a group of attorneys, and we had a radio show doing modifications. So, you know, in the real estate business, you have to go with the flow kind of thing.
Yeah, you got to improvise. You definitely got to improvise.
Correct.
You have to improvise, and basically that's what actually makes other individuals stand out, because they have the ability to improvise and adapt and overcome and all those kind of things. So that's what makes the Real Estate U Show different too, because look at what we're doing now. All right, we're doing RAU Florida, we got RAU Worldwide, we got RAU Texas. So you know, we kind of special. You know, I look
We
at
are very special, and we bring a lot to our viewers, right?
Yes.
So that's what it's all about, enhance them.
Exactly. And see, like one of the things that we're bringing down to Florida market is the RMG Collective, where we, Jennifer Nina, is identifying brokerages and real estate professionals who to go through the Success Form training program, which has elevated most of the agents that are in the program here. Right now, we're at 142 agents and 73 brokerages now here in Houston, in the Texas
I
area.
can't wait. I can't wait to start that here because it's gonna bring a whole bunch of good things to what we do.
Yeah, because it's all about
Elevation, yes.
all
I
about
was
elevation,
so
all about
pleased.
elevation.
When I went to visit you the first time, I was so to see about 20 different agents from different brokerages sitting in a table having fun and playing nice.
Right.
That he was it was I was in awe. So I am so looking forward to create that same thing here.
Yeah, because you know, one of the things, like I tell the agents all the time, don't bemoan what another agent is doing. Brokers don't down another broker office, because there's enough business for everybody. But
That's
why
right.
can't you work together to create more opportunities for each other? And that's what the training is about. Deal with yourself, don't worry about the others. And that's
I
not
think
it.
we're lacking here a lot of that. It's more of a competition versus let's make alliances,
Yeah.
let's make collaborations. And, you know, in our business, it's like that. I think in every business, it should be like that.
Yeah,
Compete with yourself, not with others.
exactly. Like I tell you all the time, I don't count anybody, I don't get to spend it. So that's yours. Jennifer got $2 million. Yeah, Jennifer got $2 million. EL got $2. Hey, that's the difference.
What does that mean?
Exactly. She don't want $2, and I care about her $2 million. So there you go.
That's what I tell my kids. They only say, "Oh, it's just $2," and I go like, $2 you don't have. Do you have a job?"
Exactly. Actually, you remind me of a story my dad said one time. I said, "Hey, Daddy, I need to borrow $50." He said, "You ain't got no job. How you gonna pay me back?" He had a point. He said, "Why don't you just say, give me $50? Because I'm never gonna see it again." So you know, he had a point. You know. No, but it's just very interesting. The thing we're going to do that's going to transition back and forth, you know, from the trainings and continuing education, everything associated with getting things done in the marketplace, from new construction sales to resales to training the agents to training your loan officers to making everybody understand the viability of collaboration to grow your business. That's what we're going to be doing with RAU Worldwide, RAU Texas, and everything in between. It's a dynamic, and it's a dynamic.
Absolutely, especially for a client, for the
Absolutely.
I'm a lot into also educating the buyer.
Right. And I can't wait till we do some of those education seminars down there as well.
Yes, absolutely. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is going to take a break. Excuse me. We're going to come back for the final segment of RAU Florida. But Jennifer won't be going anyway because she's going to be blend into the other hooligans here in the studio with RAU Texas.
I am my Texas friends.
There you go. So we're going to take a break, pay some bills. We'll be back for the final segment of RAU Florida. And the amazing Jennifer Nina of My Mortgage Inc., or excuse me, My Mortgage Pro.
That's right.
Right, My Mortgage Pro. And we're going to go from there. Hold on, Jen. We'll be right back. Pay some bills.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. Top 40s. Dance. Latin. Country. Pop. Rock and roll. All at one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Okay, we're back. Bills are paid, and I think that person is still over there in Florida.
I haven't got anywhere.
It's not my fault. Okay, we always got to take that into account, that it is not my fault. I cannot be held responsible for the things.
You know what? I was told about you that you are something else, okay? And they told me that you joke around with people's hearts.
Oh, no such a thing. No such a thing. Not me, never know. I'm just misunderstood. This is what people need to understand. Embrace that.
Huh?
I'm totally misunderstood. That's my job. This is the new and improved me. This is 2021. I've told people, I used to tell people, kill yourself. I've moved on to slip and fall. See, I'm improving.
He's improving for the worst.
It's not my fault. But as soon as I'm able to drink whiskey again, everything will improve. Don't mess with me, damn it. Don't mess with me. Okay. So
I gotta do it before you mess with me.
Okay. This is true. Okay. So tell me about the Jennifer Nina My Mortgage team.
What do you want to know about her? I am very passionate about what I do.
Okay.
That's one thing I can.
Okay. So you're a caretaker of business. You take care of the customers. You exceed expectations. Basically, tell me you like people.
I do. I'm kidding. I like helping others, especially when they think they cannot accomplish something.
Okay.
That to me, it's an incentivization to show them different. Because I believe in this world, you can do everything you plan to do. You prepare yourself to do. Most of us plan to fail. I mean, fail to plan. We don't plan to fail.
Yeah, it's plan to fail, or no plan equals fail.
Exactly. So I like being that hurrah for others.
Okay.
That's just my personality. I do like helping.
So you're the cheerleader for your clients.
I am. I am there to show them that whatever little man they have in their head, tell them no, that's just a lie.
Okay.
Maybe they may not be prepared right now, but there's a way of doing it.
All right.
You know, whatever you did yesterday wrong, just make sure you learned it today and move forward.
Okay, so we got now, I love your new website, yourmortgagepro.biz. Yourmortgagepro.biz. And because you are a mortgage pro, I had the pleasure of being in your office when I was down in Florida, all right? And
your experience about that.
Exactly. So basically, how you can tell how your office works by how you have your office set up. You've given everybody an opportunity. This is your space. Make it happen.
That's right.
I'm
definitely a micromanager, so I need people around me. I let them be creative.
Right.
There is structure, But for the most part, I let people be.
Yeah, like I said, you can tell by how the office is set up. It's like, because like the people I work for, they don't think they're micromanagers, but when you got people out in the open, they micromanage. See, I have an office, okay, so I can close my door and I can ignore everybody when I want to, but other people, they right out there on the front row. So.
They have to go through them, kill them.
Yeah, you got to go through the gauntlet and see everything me. I'm just right out there. I just go in and close my door. They always, what is he doing? You know how he is. You don't want to be bothering nobody. Just leave him alone.
Well, actually, I have glass all over my door, so it's like open. All they have to do is through the window.
Yeah. See, now my new office, you can't look through. My old office, you got the slack. The new one, door closed. You don't even know if I'm in there or not. I could be setting the building on fire. They wouldn't know it. They wouldn't have a clue. And there's no glass. And they asked me, you want a glass slit? No, I do not. And lock my door, damn it.
So there's no hiding in this one.
Oh, yeah. No. In my new office,
you can't hide.
I can hide. I can totally hide. So, hey, so you got any new products that's coming online or online now for the consumers?
Well, the non-traditional market is always bringing new crazy kind of stuff or more viable, what I may call it.
Okay.
So, bank statement programs, asset depletion. Our traditional programs are what they are.
Okay.
They're guided by their guidelines, and that's it. There's no deviation about it.
Okay.
They're a little bit more, lower credit scores, out of bankruptcy, out of a day. There's one which is called a rental management, which actually the only thing you need to make sure is that the rent is covered. The mortgage is covered through the rent, and then there's no income, there's no asset verification. So that's great for.
Well, let me ask you a question. How do you give a renter credit for renting? You know what I mean? They might have been renting for 5, 6, 7, 10 years. Can they get credit for that to qualify for a loan?
They can if the owner. So I have people that are living in their own in the house they want to buy, and the seller or their landlord will give them a certain amount of credits for the amount of time they've been there. So some people call it a gift of equity, but if you do that, gift of equities are only for people that are related.
Right.
But yes, that can be done.
So what?
Definitely,
so
if it's agreed in the contract.
So they are saying like they paid their rent on time for XYZ amount of years, and you give them credit for that?
Correct.
Okay.
So that's usually more done in a rent-to-own contract. It's better to do it like that. If you don't do it up front like that, it's going to be up to the landlord to make that decision then, and so you don't want to take that risk. So there are contracts in which they're called rent-to-own.
Okay.
You start renting the property. There's an agreement that either portion of your rent will go towards the down payment.
Okay.
And that's our way of saving as well.
Now,
So,
how about somebody lives in an apartment? How do you give an apartment dweller credit for being a good apartment tenant?
There are actually management companies which in their contract, if you've lived there for 5 years and now you are moving out, they will give you like 5% back.
Oh, really?
And that is stipulated in their contract. Yes.
Okay, see, then learn something new every day. I just thought about, I understood about the rent to own if you're already in a house. That's why I just threw in about the apartment. So learn something new every day. So thank you for that. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a break. We're going to get the hooligans of Houston into the studio so they can see you. And then we're going to talk about all those things that make you what it is. Okay? Don't go nowhere.
Okay.
All right.
Top 40s. Dance. Latin. Country. Rock and roll. All at one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We are members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91. Go to YouTube.com on your smartphone, tablet, or PC. Subscribe us on YouTube at Radio The Boss 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Tara Anderson, and I am part of the RMG Collective Group. We are here at Black Hawk Country Club wanting to invite you to our first annual fundraiser for the Candlelighters, February 20th.
Hey, this is LJ McGowan from the Gents and the RMG Collective.
Hi, my name is Yolanda R. Williams, representing the Ebony 12.
I'm E.L. Crane, BRPS title, founder, trainer of the RMG Collective. We're having a fundraiser out here at Black Hawk Country Club for the Cancer Alliance. You need to be here, damn it, because whiskey, fun, dance, all encompassing.
This is the event you don't want to miss.
Join us, damn it.
Okay, we're back. Bills are paid. Now I'm joined by a whole bunch of trespassers to go along with a worldwide trespasser, Jennifer Nina. So we got 5 damn people now. That's just too many. Somebody
see,
needed it.
I still cannot see. I'm having technical difficulties. But hi, guys. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Good.
Yeah, see. Can you see Mac? Nobody wants to see him.
Man, I want to see everybody, but okay.
No, not them, just me. So, we had our first episode of REU Florida today from 10 to 11. It went really well outside of we froze. Okay, but now we're unfroze.
Did you play freeze tag for an hour?
No, only for 3 minutes. But it was a good 3 minutes.
Good.
So now we've had REU Florida, now it's REU Worldwide. So we're live streaming on the Global Live Network, REUWorldwide.com and RealEstateUShow.com. The REU Show brought to you by Platinum One Properties, a premier real estate firm in Houston, Texas, creating the standard in real estate representation, buying, selling, and leasing. And we're here each and every Saturday, obviously from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., not them, just me. Okay, because I don't need no damn help in the first hour. Okay, it's just about me in the first hour. And Jennifer in Florida. Okay, so today's topics are home ready program from the resident sucker for love, i.e. Mac Blankenship. All right. Okay, and we're gonna have border income. That's Mac too. Builder boost upcoming. Dina's Realtor Corner. Anna act like she done took over that seat over there because every time I look up, she's sitting there. I'm like, what the hell? Yo, go away. Where your children at?
People keep asking for me, so I got to come back.
I think she's abandoned her children, but I don't have any.
I pulled up in the parking lot and she was just there.
Just lick her. Come on up. Come on. Yo, we have upcoming RMG events, community outreach. Anna's going to tell us about the chocolate run, the chocolate.
Hot chocolate run.
The hot chocolate run. They running somewhere for hot chocolate. I don't know.
You got marshmallows?
Well, If you bring him, we can throw him in the cups.
Okay, I'm in.
He
Marshmallows.
always has to corrupt something. He just can't help himself. Why you just can't stay straight hot chocolate just like everybody else?
Wait, you can't have hot chocolate without marshmallows.
I don't drink no damn hot chocolate, so whatever. You can text us questions on REU Nationwide, 800-297-9883. Now, you know, our studio always includes industry leaders and knowledge that's incomparable in the marketplace. Real estate used by real estate, mortgages, new construction, commercial real estate and finance, and the entrepreneurs which drive our economy. I think we have a guest coming in from Goosehead Insurance.
We do, yes, second hour.
In the second hour, you know, Mac just sends me a flyer. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah. I'd like to, maybe he can enlighten us on why insurance costs seem to have gone up so much.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you ride. You can't drive. I need you to sit over there and ride. Okay. Our guests today include, of course, Anna Stedman of Big 12 RMG, eXp Realty, and Lux U Homes.
Lux U Show Homes.
I said Lux U Show Homes.
Awesome.
Right there, I got it right there.
Spell it for him.
LUXUSHOW. I'm not from Louisiana, damn it. I'm joined by our very esteemed award-winning real estate broker, Dina Salazar of Platinum One Property, and Dina's Realtor Corner. She has no makeup on today. Because obviously she did the walk of shame this morning. You know, she's interfering with my ability to get her a husband. Okay? I'm trying to get the $100,000 bonus and the woman won't cooperate. Work with me here. Okay? Hey, D, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Thank you. She's lovely as ever because she deals with me. She needs to get combat pay.
For sure. Absolutely.
I'm with that. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
If you want to learn more about the amazing Platinum One Properties team, go to PlatinumOneProperties.com. I'm also joined by the guru of mortgage, Mac, sucker for love, Blankenship. Hey, Mac.
Mortgage Mac, right?
I ain't never saying that. Murder hole in the throat. Our host of contributors include Eden Vick of Finance America Commercial, Vicky Chills of RM Funding, Kim Gooley of Builder Boost, Dual Speaks, and our art, of course, our REU Florida, Jennifer Nina of My Mortgage, South Florida. Okay, yes. Now, Real Estate U is the only 3-hour DVM hosted multimedia real estate show in the world. You are welcome, Danny. Yes? No?
Well, we haven't had anybody disagree with that
statement, so. Thank you. What's wrong with you people?
Man, I could have heard a pin drop.
I don't like you people. Let's not lose sight of that. Okay. Our weekly goal is to educate, inspire, and motivate classes now in session. Our weekly, you can listen to our previous shows on the realestateu.com website and our YouTube TV channel. Each week we go on a Real Estate U culture trip via cities of the week in Texas, the United States, and internationally. Okay? So, now, this is the only thing I have a third supervisor. The only thing that Dina, Jennifer, and Mac will allow me to do unsupervised.
That's right. You take no credit for that.
You don't take no credit for this? No. I'm on my own. So, we are going to start in Texas this week. Okay? All right. Because, we sell real estate worldwide. I have a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, 3,911 square foot home on 11 acres for $1.2 million in Beeville, Texas.
Oh, okay. I know where that's at.
Yeah.
Does it exist?
Sure.
Look at the house.
Well, yeah.
Look at the house. Beeville, Texas. All right? Yeah. Your monthly payment is $5,674 a month for 30 years. I got the $674. Mac got the $5,000. Mac, you can have that little part over there where the cross is at, and I'm going to take the whole rest of the house.
I don't think so. I might let you hang out in the garage for a while. Yeah. But I'm not sure the garage is tall enough for you. So
you need to be in that part where that little crucifix is.
What are you trying to say, D?
D.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mac.
Yeah.
I'm on my best behavior. This is a new week. Okay. How about this? Would you like to know how he got his name?
I'm sure you're going to tell us.
Yes. It was originally named Maryville.
What?
For pioneer Mary Heifer. It was renamed. What? It was renamed Beeville after Bernard E. B. Sr., who served as the Secretary of State and Secretary of War for the Republic of Texas during the Texas Revolution to lead Mexico.
Wow.
There you go.
I like it.
See?
I like it.
2021, the new improvement.
It is.
I think that was,
It worked.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it sounds like he was a war hero in the independence of Texas.
Did Mary have any say so in it?
Mary had nothing to say. It kicked Mary.
Yeah, but I bet if Mary were here and heard him say heifer, maybe he got some say so.
And he probably, the cows should be excited. So.
Yeah. I don't think he'd be 6'7" anymore.
Okay. Okay. International. I have a 9-bedroom, 5,000 square foot, 3-story triplex with 5 bathrooms and 7 parking places.
Triplex.
Purchase application, $5,000. You got to put out $5,000 just to apply to buy this.
What?
Yes. Okay. And it costs $1 million in Venus, Iran.
Venus. No.
Venus, Iran.
I'm not even sure I'm going to spell that.
B-E-N-I-S. Get your mind out the gutter. Get your mind out the gutter.
You did this on purpose, right? You had way too much time on your hands last week. Didn't you have loans closing?
Yeah. Bring up the pictures of Venus, Iran, Carlos. Look at that.
Whoa. Wow.
$1 million. You too can live in a triplex in Venus, Iran.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
Give me the other picture, Carlos. Look at that. That's the triplex right there.
Wow. That's amazing.
Iran.
In Iran.
Right.
Okay.
The payment is $4,728.
Deal. Done.
So we're going to move to Venus, Iran.
Yes.
All 4 of us.
Ladies? What?
Fourplex.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, it's Iran. I can have multiple wives. It's Iran.
You definitely don't want to go now. Just say no.
Listen,
I'm staying in Houston, Texas.
Amen, girl.
Okay. Now, I'm going to give you the definition of Venus. Okay. The numerical.
Holding my breath.
The numerical value of Venus is 7.
70.
7. That's number 7.
7.
Right. It also means bless you.
What?
That's it.
Okay, I'm relieved.
Bless you.
Yeah, I just knew, right?
Yeah, this would have proved me.
Thank you.
I wouldn't go that far.
He's not quite finished yet, though.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
Now, in honor of REU Florida joining us officially today, okay, I have a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 1-story, 4,020 square foot home on one of the finest horse ranches in North Florida.
Okay.
A little bit of everything one would expect on a horse property.
Okay.
It's called the Pittman Ranch. It's sitting on 196 acres.
Nice.
Okay. Located in Washington County, Florida.
Okay.
For $3.5 million in the city of
Dun, 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 dun.
Roach Branch.
No. Roach.
Look at the picture. Horse. You don't want to move to Roach Branch?
No.
Anybody that knows me,
Wow.
I will not move.
It does exist, guys.
Roach Branch. Look at the house. Look at
The
that.
house is nice.
You know,
Look at that. We can all move to Roach Branch too.
Is that one of the houses in the back there, EO?
You can have your own city.
yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere.
You can have Mac Branch, Florida.
It is in the middle of nowhere in Florida.
Okay, now, it's only 45 minutes from Panama City.
That's right.
Your monthly payment for 30 years is $16,549.
Oh, that's a steal.
It's a steal.
Yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah.
My mother used to live in Chipley.
Wherever the hell
Yeah.
it is.
That's a little town. That is in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly, but it's a Roach Ranch.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Would you like to know how he got his name?
I could speculate.
Tell me.
Named for the diversity of roaches on a branch. In Roach Branch, Florida, you got the American cockroach. You got the smoky brown cockroach. You got the Florida Woods cockroach. And you have its international visitor, the Australian cockroach. No. So, Jennifer Nina, would you help us with the financing of buying this ranch in Roach Branch, Florida?
Yes, I may.
Thank you, Jennifer.
So nobody wants to move to Roach Branch, Florida with me?
Nope.
No. On your own. We'll visit you. We'll come out there and ride the horses.
We'll leave Venice all to you. I mean, Venus all to you.
Venus,
no, whatever you want to call it. It's all
Venus
yours.
and Roach Branch.
Thank you.
All yours.
You see how they treat me, Jennifer. You see how they treat me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nobody wants to go anywhere with me, damn it. So, Jennifer, how was your first day?
My first day was a little bit nerve-wracking, but you made it comfortable and seamless, so I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. See, you heard that, Mac? You need to say stuff like that to me, too.
Never.
Damn it.
Never.
Never?
Literally, they throw daggers at themselves, so you have to duck and dodge.
It's my job there. So, Jennifer, thank you so much for hosting the first hour of the show with us today. Now, you go. I need you to go hit the road to Roach Branch.
All right, we're to the beach now.
That's just bragging.
I know.
That's just so bragging.
What?
She going to the beach. That's just bragging. Do we like her? No. We know.
You know, I'm from Florida. I grew up in Florida, so
They ain't saying nothing for Florida.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
So, Jennifer, you and the kids have a wonderful time. The family have a wonderful time in Roach Branch, Florida. Send pictures of the smoky brown cockroach.
Oh, God.
No, I want the Australian one.
He wants the Australian cockroach.
Oh, God.
I bet he's carrying a surfboard, too.
I'll send you pictures of the beach and the margarita.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, that's just bragging. So you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
So on that note, we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and come back and deal with these. I'm E.L. Crane, and they are not. Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm E.L. Crane of the Real Estate U Show. Each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Time at radiotheboss.com, worldwide on the Global Live Network. If you're interested in building, selling, or buying real estate, tune in to the Real Estate U Show with me, Dina, and Mortgage Mac. Talk to you soon. Real Estate U, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, radiotheboss.com.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91. Go to youtube.com on your smartphone, tablet, or PC. Subscribe us on YouTube at Radio The Boss 91.1 FM.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1.
The best music in Houston is Radio The Boss 91.1 FM.
Okay, we're back. Bills are paid, and I'm stuck in the studio with Dina Salazar, Anna Snatchriff, and Mac Blankenship. Look at him. Just sucking up oxygen. It's not my fault. Let's take that in. I had breakfast this morning. Across the street.
Yeah.
Ordered this big breakfast, didn't eat none of it.
Why is that?
I wasn't hungry.
Why? How come?
I thought I was hungry, but when it came out, I wasn't hungry. It was good too, but I just didn't do it. Yeah. But I have to tell you about something that happened to me this week. Now, this is the only kind of stuff that happens to me.
Okay. What happened?
Yeah, okay. I came out to a meeting at Blue Jack Country Club, golf club, right? So I passed it up. So I turned around, went back to it. But I forgot which way I came from when I came out. I turned left instead of turning right. All right. Now, the thing is telling me north, but I kind of do live northwest. All right. But I kept going north. And I wind up, what the hell? I'm in Grimes County. I was in Grimes.
I think you were having a senior moment.
Exactly.
I'm Medina.
Yeah, I'm like, Grimes County, what the hell? So every time I put in the GPS to turn around, every time I turn around, it was like this dark road with no lights. It was like a scene out of Friday the 13th. I was like, I'm not going out there.
Was there cornfields too?
No, it was just like old rusty rims and tires in the front yard. Y'all was going to find my body parts if I turned down the street. So I finally got to further down in Grimes County. I found a road that I knew the number, and it said east. Jumped on it, went east. Finally found my way back home. So when I left there, I should have been home in 35 minutes, but 2.5 hours later.
I can believe that story. I can believe that story.
I didn't even know where the hell Grimes County was at.
Are you suggesting don't go to Grimes County?
Don't go.
Okay.
No lights. There's no lights.
Don't go after dark.
Don't go after dark.
Okay.
All dark.
Ooh.
Trailers.
It's country folk.
You call it country folk. I call it
deserted. Twilight Zone.
No.
Be careful. Be careful. Think about this one long and hard.
Think about this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
You don't want to just blurt out the first thing that comes to mind on this one.
Because it almost came out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mac.
I'm thinking a scene from Deliverance.
That'll work.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm with that. I'm okay.
Yeah.
The daughter married to the dog. What? Okay. I'm here, Craig, and they're not. Hey, Anna, how you doing?
Lordy. Did you sign a waiver before you got here today?
I still will not talk about that.
Okay. All right. Just thought I'd check.
So our friend Anna is here, all right, because she's stepping in for somebody who has called himself being deathly ill because she had a minuscule sinus infection. Whatever. You gonna let a sinus infection stop you? Linda Blue.
Linda, he just called you out. On the air.
I'm quite sure I'll see a 20-second commercial somewhere posted today from Linda Blue.
Probably.
You tag me, Linda. I'll share it.
Linda, do your commercials and just keep me off of there. She'll call you out.
Oh, she will.
Yeah.
She gives just as good as she gets.
She's like,
Yes, she does.
But you know what? We're going to go on. Anna and I, we decided to create a profile for EL.
Yes.
A Facebook profile?
So we wanted to show your appreciation. You have been awesome. You've been really trying to help us find a man.
Oh God.
What, are y'all going to try to help him find a woman now?
Yes.
So
the tables have turned. You know the good book says you reap what you sow.
So there's a profile picture, of course, and it starts off, if you're extremely patient and you need someone that can raise a little hell.
And we know the perfect guy, and his name is EL.
And they were poetic with it. I mean, come on. Who knew? Gotta love it. High five y'all around the studio.
I used to love these people. I used to love them.
And we have a couple of websites for you, too.
Oh, my Lord. Give me one of them before we go.
Oh, the tables have turned. Oh, I'm liking this. Are we ready?
And I have no websites
Let's
today.
do this.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Have your house and IHaveMine.com.
That's true. That's very true. I like that. That's good.
I'm glad you like it.
We're weeding them out.
See, we know how you are, so we want to make sure we find the right woman for you.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. Don't come by unless I call you. On that note, Anna, talk to us about home exemptions.
So the home exemptions are happening right now. If you bought your house last year, anytime before the end of December, you can file for your homestead exemptions, depending on which county you live in. If it's Harris County, Montgomery County, Brazoria County, Fort Bend County, and any other counties. You can go to their websites, download those applications, and file them. But it's really important to do that right now between January through April 15th to get your homestead exemptions. Some places have online apps that you can actually take a picture of your license front and back, and that's your application. Other places you actually have to download the form and actually fill it out. To get your benefits, your discounts on your taxes for the following year, for this coming year.
Okay. So when does this expire?
April 15th. So it's like
for everybody?
Yes. So it's like tax season. So you want to try to file before the end of tax season.
Okay. And don't do what I did. The first house I ever bought, I kept the senior exemption for 5 years. Nobody told me, like Anna just told everybody. Nobody told me.
I sure hope the tax assessor's not watching.
Well, the only way that you can get that is if the seller went to a senior living or lived with family and they did not buy another house.
No, they moved to Austin.
So they did not have a local homestead exemption here, so that stayed with you because you never updated it.
Right.
But if they actually bought a house in Houston, that would go away.
It didn't go away because
or if they went to the big house in the sky.
But even if it doesn't go away, you need to update it.
Nobody told me.
Yeah.
No, nobody literally told me.
But I have seen it this year to where after you close, the tax has updated the information from the previous seller to the new seller a lot quicker than what they've been doing before.
Oh, okay.
So that might hit you quicker and you might have to pay taxes quicker.
Well, mine took 5 years. That
was pre-internet, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Don't ask, don't tell. That's my life. Don't ask, don't tell. So, hey, Dee, how you doing?
Doing good. Thank you.
This is my lovely friend over here, all right, who loves me in spite of myself.
Takes a lot of work, though, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm what you would call a work in progress. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So, Dina, my question for you, dear, what kind of current buyers do you have right now? Mostly first-time home buyers, empty nesters, or investors? What kind?
Well, we've had plenty of investors for the past several years, and they're still going strong. There's just a low inventory, so it's been harder to find them properties lately. Have a number of first-time home buyers, including my daughter.
That's right, Sabrina.
Sabrina, yeah. So she's 25, and
you got a 25-year-old.
25. So she's the thing about having your kid come to you then and say, I'm ready, they learn something, they're smart.
Right.
Because rents are so high.
Yes, they are.
These kids are paying very close to $2,000 a month for a one-bedroom apartment in some areas.
It's insane, isn't it?
It is.
So it's just, yeah.
In the gallery is $8,000.
Yeah.
For
So
two
it makes perfect sense if a person in their 20s who's single doesn't want to be throwing their money away every month.
True. That's
So
true.
I see a lot of first-time home buyers in this the age range. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was wondering how tough it is out there for those first-time home buyers now. Because I know the credit is not as easy as it was 12 years ago, but it's not come on down either.
Well, it's not so much that it's hard for them to get a loan, it's hard for them to buy a home. So, for example, so there's not enough inventory. So my daughter's in Austin, and she's looking because of the resale homes or the pre-owned homes, they're far and few between. There's multiple offers. So she figured she would go to a new home builder and maybe increase her chances. But there's like 80 people on a waiting list for a particular floor plan, 50 or 60 on another for.
Is Austin that hot?
Yes. So the real challenge is affordability. It's affordability, right? Because I met with Sabrina, thank you, and sat down and ran numbers with her in a Zoom meeting, and we ran the numbers, and I like to use real houses as real test cases, so you can get a real payment and real cash to close, and we ran the real numbers on a real house, and the payment was just shocking because taxes have gone up, insurance has gone up, and and interest rates are low, right? But it's like, thank goodness, or nobody could afford a house today because the prices are so high, and insurance has gone up, taxes go up with prices.
Yeah. Well, you got to work with real numbers.
Yeah. So what we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and we'll go further along in this particular conversation about first-time home buyers, the cost of buying a home now. But before we go, I want to tell you guys something. Remember you guys we was fussing about these builders here trying to lower the commissions?
Right.
You don't want to be in Chicago and Ohio, 1%.
Oh, my.
Oh,
really?
Okay, yes. For some of the builders,
really,
because of inventory in the Midwest. And Midwest is even worse because they only have a short window of build time because of the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
So
I can see that.
Take a break, pay some bills, come back, and we're going to fuss about builders.
We're going to talk about them.
Hi, I'm Tara Anderson, and I am part of the RMG Collective Group. We are here at Black Hawk Country Club wanting to invite you to our first annual fundraiser for the Candlelighters, February 20th.
Hey, this is LJ McGowan from the Gents and the RMG Collective.
Hi, my name is Yolanda R. Williams, representing the Ebony 12.
I'm E.L. Crane, BRPS title, founder, trainer of the RMG Collective. We're having a fundraiser out here at Black Hawk Country Club for the Cancer Alliance. You need to be here, damn it, because whiskey, fun, dance, all encompassing.
This is the event you don't want to miss.
Join us, damn it.
Hey there, Texas. Jensen Ackles here. There's a lot of scary stuff out there. But you know what's really scary? Distracted drivers. With their heads down, they're texting, they're swerving, blowing through stop signs and red lights. Not cool, y'all. And not safe. And one other thing, it's not legal either. That's right. There's a new statewide Texas law that says you can't read, write, or send a text while driving. So heads up, Texas. Keep your eyes on the road. Talk, text, crash.
Top 40s. Dance. Latin. Country. Pop. Rock and roll. All at one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Go to youtube.com on your smartphone, tablet, or PC. Subscribe us on YouTube at Radio The Boss 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. We are KNLY 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Yep. Bills are paid. We're back, and Mac Blankenship is still in the studio.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for his chair to break or fall or something. Called 911 to get him up out of here, but he just survived. I mean,
You know, hey.
Oh my God.
What can I say?
That's not my fault. Okay. We was talking about first-time home buyers and the cost of buying a home now. I don't recall the taxes going up. I hadn't read any notices about taxes going up.
Well, as the price goes up on the houses, the taxes go up.
Yeah, tax appraisals go up. Yeah.
And when you're buying a new home, and this is what Mac was trying to get across to not just my daughter, but several of our clients as well, the new home builder's building on dirt, an unimproved property.
Right.
Okay, so Mac's using real taxes, you know, when he's
Yeah,
doing his
it's really important.
So, you know, you might be making, you know, everybody goes to their maximum limit usually.
Yeah.
So people go, they're going to pay, you know, X, 2,000 something or whatever, and then that's based off unimproved land tax values, which are minimal.
Right.
So they're thinking, oh, it's only a couple $100s a month for this.
Really?
And then you close the following, you know, couple months or the next year when the appraisal district updates their files, you're now going taxes off the sales price with that home you bought, and that's the appraised value now.
Okay.
And so the taxes, you know, quadruple or, you know, what have you, and so people are blown out of the water with now they're paying $800 or so a month on taxes, or, you know, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if you're
Good
So good lenders make sure that not just to qualify for that particular loan, but to also educate the client, hey, you know, this is what the actual tax value will be.
Right.
So you need to make sure you can make this payment.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think what's really important is in the newer communities there is the cost for your mud district is more expensive because you know you had the capital improvements associated with bringing water to what might have been, you know, a sugarcane field or a rice field or just a prairie, you know 10, 15, 20 years ago, and you know, and it takes a long time for those mud taxes to you know, once the bonds are paid for, and for those taxes to go down, and you know, and it generally does over time. And the other thing to remember too is that, you know, we talked about homestead exemptions, and you know, in my career I've known new home salespeople to tell buyers, look, well, you know, just take 20% off. And, you know, after homestead, you'll get 20% off after homestead. Well, that's not necessarily true. It really just depends upon school district.
Right.
Because some school districts, I think it's mandated that they have to give 15 or 25,000 as a minimum, right? But no more. And some school districts don't give any more. And some mud districts don't give an exemption at all. And then if you have low county tax rates, you add all that together, and the exemption really is minimal at best, 5 to 10% off of the total tax bill.
So this is the crazy people talk about California housing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And truly it is high, all right? but our taxes are very low. $400,000 house in California, mine's, $1,700 a year.
Well, you know, the beauty of that is this, and I'm going to defer to Texas and prefer Texas in the way that it taxes, just because, you know, but you have a state income tax, and if you add the two,
we get refunds.
Okay, but if you add the two together, I think it's going to be equivalent. But what I also like about Texas is, hey, you know, if I can afford $1 million house, doesn't mean I'm going to buy $1 million house and pay taxes for that, but I don't have to worry about the state government taking my income tax from that, right?
Yeah, but see, the whole thing is because a lot of people are talking about California state income tax, it's a refund, just like you get a federal tax refund. Also, the only expensive thing in California is housing. It's not food, it's not meat, it's not vegetable, none of that. It's just housing. And because you still need, man, think about this here. You know what Los Angeles is? Not the city of angels. It's the city of groves. Agriculture.
Orange groves, probably.
Everything.
Yeah.
You know, so basically, you're paying for a bag of tangerines here, $5. You get a bag of oranges out of there for $1. Yeah. You know, I understand the housing part. I would only move back home if I could figure out a way to take one of these houses with me. All right? That's the issue. And if you want new construction, you have to go at least 60 miles outside of LA. The only new construction in LA are apartments.
Yeah.
That's only new construction. That's what. Now that's the reason to move to Texas. But everybody thinks it's the money. No, it's the housing and the housing only.
I believe that.
Yeah, so it's a dynamic. You know, kids, catch as catch can. But it's just like what they're doing to the real estate professionals in the Midwest. 1%.
That's insane.
But they can get away with it up there because no inventory.
Yeah.
People have taken their homes off the market because they are scared of people coming into their homes and giving the family COVID.
Right, right.
Yeah, and I don't know how you solve that problem. I mean, you know, we think that virtual showings are maybe the solution, but maybe that's not because, you know, clearly, you know, people aren't putting their house on the market to sell like they would traditionally, like they have in the past.
They are literally afraid.
Everyone's afraid. I mean, but the people that are selling are making larger profits more than ever. The values have skyrocketed, and real estate professionals are very courteous for the most part. At least most of the ones I've encountered, they wear shoe coverings, face masks.
I mean, you know, I think the overall risk is minimal, don't you?
Yeah, the overall risk is minimal. Yeah. It's about safety first.
Yeah.
And like I was at Joe's place the other day. The shoe coverings, you couldn't come upstairs until you did the sanitizer, the whole shooting match. Only time you had your mask off, you had to be eating or drinking. And they literally had the police in there. I was calling the guy the police. Hey, you eating and drinking? Put your mask on. He was literally walking around saying that.
And where was this at?
Sullivan Brothers Builders.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, but that's good.
Yeah.
But new construction builders are taking full-on advantage of the low inventory to bludgeon the agents. And as I tell the builders at our meeting all the time, why are you trying to piss off 40,000 salespeople that can move your product? All the builders are not getting in that car.
Yeah.
It's mostly the large production builders, large volume production builders.
Right.
And it's just nuts.
Yeah.
It's literally nuts. You know. So I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. I'm sitting in the studio with him, Mac Blankenship. He ran out of Miss Clairol. And I have Anna Snedriv. She used all of the Miss Clairol. And
they gave me the leftover.
You know, so you know, because the whole thing is the let's dye our hair section over there. Yeah, I don't have
we have hair, and we have none for you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't hurt my feelings. I've been shaving my head since 1995.
That's for sure. Yeah.
So there you go. So the Real Estate U Show brought to you by Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations in the marketplace, who is led by the dynamic and wonderful, beautiful Mac Blankenship.
Like what?
So Medina, Sabrina, how is she taking the home buying process? Because it upsets some people.
Well, she is extremely intelligent. Everybody knows her. She had done a lot of research prior to wanting to buy a house, and then the reality hit her when I introduced her to Mac. I said, I'm not, I talked to her about all the stuff she would need to have saved in terms of her inspection and for her appraisal and so forth, and closing cost, She said she, was ready for that. And then I said, well, I'm going to let you talk to one of my friends and let's see how, and so he gave her an education because she had done the mortgage calculator online. And it automatically, and she goes, I can do this. I got it.
No
Don't
taxes, insurance, nothing.
And then, and they were basing it off of, the existing, like I told you. And so once the reality came together, and that's why it's important to have a real estate professional, to have a lender on board ahead of time, because then there are no surprises. Ahead of you, that you can foresee, and then you have an inspector that you've already checked reviews and
it's a dynamic. It's just truly a dynamic.
I think there's going to be always going to be surprises, right? But it's not surprises that are going to just blow people out of their situation to where it's a. Because in my career I've had people come to me and say, I had a contract and I went to closing and can you help me because I got to closing and the payment was more than I thought it was going to be, right? Or the cash to close was just the cash to close. The closing costs were just way more than the lender told me they would be.
The day I closed on my very first home I ever bought, between the original HUD and the one at the closing table was $4,000 difference. But I was one of the lucky ones. I had the means.
You were one of the lucky ones, right? And and that was just a real prevalent way of doing business in before Dodd-Frank and before TRID and I'm not pro-regulation, but I think that some regulation for industry is good. Absolutely,
some are necessary. Absolutely.
But I think that was one of them to begin to govern. Hey, you have to deliver on what you disclose, unless you can prove that there was a change of circumstance to warrant changing cost.
And, before we go to break, I found out this is what it was. The yield spread premium was lower than they expected, so they made it up on me. Back then. I wish somebody would try to do something like that right now. Anyway, I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. This is the Real Estate Youth Show, and back then I didn't have glasses on. I fought even better. So I'm E.L. So we're gonna take a break, pay some bills, and come back and deal with them. But you always have me, and we'll deal with them when we come back.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Tara Anderson, and I am part of the RMG Collective Group. We are here at Black Hawk Country Club wanting to invite you to our first annual fundraiser for the Candlelighters, February 20th.
Hey, this is LJ McGowan from the Gents and the RMG Collective.
Hi, my name is Yolanda R. Williams, representing the Ebony 12.
I'm E.L. Crane, BRPS title, founder, trainer of the RMG Collective. We're having a fundraiser out here at Black Hawk Country Club for the Cancer Alliance. You need to be here, damn it, because whiskey, fun, dance, all encompassing.
This is the event you don't want to miss.
Join us, damn it.
Okay, we're back, and Anna's trying to run the damn studio again, trying to tell me what to talk about. You know,
somebody's got to do it.
That's true.
She can't come back no damn more.
I'll be here
Like
next
I
week.
said, she was here in the parking lot
Just
waiting.
sit in the parking lot, just sit just out there, just waiting. Okay, since she wanted to run everything, I'm gonna go to Mac, and you know, if I go to Mac over Anna, I don't like her at all. Okay.
Wow. Wow. I don't know if I should be honored with that.
What was the other website?
It was called I Don't Need No Damn Company in My House.com.
I'm going to that site right now. I don't need no damn company.
.com.
Right.
So, Mr. Fannie Mae, home ready, and persons with disabilities, border income. Explain, Lucy.
What I'm applying for? I don't need.
Yeah.
I don't need no damn company.
There you are.
I'm there.
You know you can't get no refund on that ring, right?
You're right about that.
So tell us about Fannie Mae Home Ready. What does it have to do with border income?
You're laughing about that. I'm like, well, what if she says no? She's like, Mac, I can't take the ring back.
Hey, I gotta go for that right here. Give her a cigar band first.
I'm just saying.
Somebody asked me, yeah, you getting engaged on Valentine's Day? I'm not even coming out of my house on Valentine's Day.
So you asked about border income.
Yes, and is that something to do with Home Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, so border income is when someone lives with you, right? Mm-hmm. And maybe I don't want no damn company.com. If you don't believe me, go there.
Sorry, you have no income.
So, but Fannie's Home Ready program will allow you to use border income if you meet certain criteria. Okay. And it's different from FHA's definition of border income. Border income is, you know, when you have somebody that lives with you, maybe that helps pay the bills, right? Okay. And that would be considered border income. And you can use that border income where, and without putting the person on the loan.
100% of it or a percentage of it?
Average. Last 12 months. Okay. So I have a young lady that is, you know, she has a roommate. The roommate's been living there for a year or so, and you know, DTI is just, you know, a little high, and it's solely based upon what we were talking about earlier when it comes to affordability. Right. And it's not like we're buying just an expensive home, but it's just, you know, the taxes and the insurance and the combination of the total payments just makes it just, out of a price range, right? But she said, well, I have a roommate, and she qualifies for Home Ready. Now, to qualify for Home Ready, you can't. And Fannie Mae has a website where you go and you input the address, and if your income is within, I think it's 80% of the median income, then you could qualify for Home Ready. Right. And Home Ready has some very beneficial aspects, border income being one of them. Right? Oh. So what we've done is she's gone back and she's given me documentation to show that this person has lived there for the past 12 months. Copy driver's license, mail will work. Oh, okay. Just a host of things to prove that this person indeed resides there. Plus, you have to show evidence of that person paying into your account, right? So I'm going to have 12 months worth of 9 months worth of bank statements to where this person showing that this person has made deposits into my borrower's account, and I'm going to average that income over. It's only been 9 months, but it's still I have to do a 12-month average, so I'm going to average it over 12 months and add that to her income to help her qualify for the price range that she feels like she can afford.
Now, do you see that a lot?
No. Okay. No, and rarely do I actually see somebody that can that keeps records to actually prove the income.
Okay. So, is there credit qualifier still? Same kind of credit qualifiers and everything?
No, so the other person's not on the loan at all.
I'm just saying the person that's getting the loan.
Yes, same qualifiers as for Home Ready. You got to have 620 or above. You have to meet the income requirements or the geographic requirements. So in certain, credit reinvestment or CRA specific locations, you may not have to qualify from an income standpoint, but you do have to qualify for Home Ready from an income or geographic standpoint, and you have to go through Fannie's framework education.
So how do you get in contact with you to discuss this?
Hashtag Mortgage Man.
Oh, God, Jesus. Why you just can't give people a telephone number like every damn body else?
Because, if they go to the website, they can see all of my 5-star reviews.
People, don't ask me why I drink. Just look up him.
Hashtag Mortgage Mac. Thank you very much.
Look at it. That's the reason I drink right there. So, Anna, since you want to drive the car, go ahead and talk about the hell, whatever you want to talk about. Whatever.
All yours.
All right. So, you know how we were talking about how the market is and how much inventory and the lack of inventory?
Yes.
So, recently, I put a home on the market, first-time home buyer would be interested in.
Okay.
In Katy area. And literally, I posted it Sunday night. Mm-hmm. By the time I woke up, I had 4 showings. By the time 12 o'clock hit, I had 21 showings.
One day?
One day.
They must have been giving away alcohol. That's the only thing making sense to me. No alcohol.
No alcohol.
Food?
No food, nothing.
Gift cards? Nothing.
No gift cards.
Wow.
21 showings.
One day.
One day. That same day, I had 6 offers on my house.
Congratulations.
We picked an offer. All of them were at asking or above.
Or above.
Wow.
Now,
yes.
the ones that are offering above, did you make them sign the addendum in regard to appraisal?
So the good thing is we did get a cash offer.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't have to do that. But the point is, if the house is in good condition, there's a lot of new home buyers that are out there. They're looking for inventory, and if you clean up your house and make it look nice, it'll go.
Right.
It's not going to sit on the market.
Yeah, that's a resale dynamic.
That's right. I think that if your house is sitting, it's probably overpriced.
There you go.
Or
but even today,
get it cleaned up. And
get it cleaned
up. It's not appealing.
Now, see, that leads me to a question for Dina. I was doing some research in the market with such low interest rates, right? They still have an overabundance of people looking for apartment leases. Why? Because you have to have good credit to get an apartment.
I think that COVID has given a sense just to many people of uncertainty in maybe their workplace. So
they had to downsize.
It's just fear, I think, and some people have to plan. So a lot of these people are more educated in terms of what they're doing, and so they do know that they need to save for their down payments, and they need to save for their closing costs, which is equal to their down payment usually. If they put in the minimum, I should say. So you have about 3 to 4% on average closing cost of the sales price, and you have 3 to 20% depending on what they want to put down for their down payment. Then you have your appraisal cost, which is about $500 or $600, correct, Matt?
Yeah.
Then you have your home inspection that you should always try to get.
Yeah,
even if it's a brand new
I'm a
home.
believer that when I work for new construction, get your own inspection.
When we talk about not having any surprises, you go to your preferred lender so they can make sure you're qualified and you know exactly what your payment would be, more or less, for this particular price range. And then you get your home inspected because even though everything looks nice, the inspector, when he checks it out, I don't care if it's a brand new home, he's going to have a report.
Right.
And there's going to be some things.
That's true. The very first house I had ever put a contract on when I was looking for a house years ago, this house was decked out with everything. Inspection came in, it wasn't what you see, it was what you couldn't see.
Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly. Always.
Always what you, and from that point on, I always get your inspection, independent of their inspection, even if it's new construction. Get your inspection.
Exactly. And when you're getting new construction, their inspectors will go out throughout the stages of construction, not just at the final product. If you can do that, you'll be in much better shape.
Yeah, especially if you're constructing it from the beginning. Yeah.
And the thing that a lot of times realtors and people won't keep in mind is not just saving the money to get through all these things that were mentioned a minute ago by me, but have some money in reserve.
Right.
Okay? So a lot of people are at their max payment, right? Your car breaks down.
Right.
Somebody gets sick. Then you have all these extra expenses.
Car breakdown, I just go get the other one.
Then I'll just go buy a new one. But but for somebody that's barely able to make their payment, and then they have an unexpected emergency, they're in trouble right off the bat. So
that's a reason to lease?
No, so that's a reason to save money.
Okay.
So if you're leasing a small apartment so that you can save, that makes sense. For all these things. But if you have some money saved and you feel you're ready, by all means, don't throw your money away by renting, because you're going to have, for example, I'm going to use my daughter as an example, and she's probably going to get angry, but in Austin, a studio apartment is around $1,500.
Those are Los Angeles prices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so you're talking about
what?
a studio apartment.
Yeah,
About $1,500. Okay, so for $500 more, approximately, she's probably capable of a $300,000 to $350,000 house. That's not including taxes, perhaps, but it's just the payment and interest.
Right.
So, the kids are thinking, okay, well, I could pay a little more, and then I'll own something, even if it's a 2-bedroom, bungalow house or whatever. I'm just saying, if it's yours and you own it. I have a gentleman who's owned his home for 2 years. COVID hit, inventory dropped. We did comps. If he wanted to, he's done, raise a $50,000 margin if he wanted to sell his home in value, appreciation.
There's a community over there in Copperfield. Before COVID, I saw for sale signs everywhere. They just pulled, so COVID hit. They pulled them up.
So just like Anna's situation, if you have a home that's for sale,
that's ready to go,
even if it needs a little work. People are like, I'm going to get it, and I'm going to do the work because they want a home so badly.
Okay. So we're going to take a break and come back at the noon hour, and Mac done broke protocol and invited somebody that we didn't get to vet, so we don't know if he's a serial killer or not.
Well, you would likely be the first target, because you're certainly the bigger person.
What that mean? Okay, so we're going to take a break, pay some bills.
And I run faster than you.
And I doubt that very seriously. We're going to pay some bills. Is Anna leaving?
No,
she's staying.
Hey, this is a 4-person studio.
Do you want me to leave?
I don't want you to leave. It's his fault. Don't look at me, damn it.
No, you're kicking me out.
Just 15 minutes. He's only going to be here for one. He's going to be one.
I'll leave.
We're all leaving.
We'll all leave.
Yeah.
Take a break, pay some bills.
Speaking of breakfast.
What?
No.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1.
Eddie here, Platinum One Building Relationships and BA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability to do our real estate purchases. We build relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in, we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for you to get the best deal and offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor.
Osborne Advisors, the official studio on 91.1 FM, The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REU.com. REUloan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1
Hi,
FM.
I'm Tara Anderson, part of the RMG Collective Group. We are here at Black Hawk Country Club wanting to invite you to our first annual fundraisers. Where are we?
Hey, this is LJ McGowan from the Gents and the RMG Collective.
Hi, my name is Yolanda R. Williams, representing the Ebony 12.
I'm Title, founder, trainer of the RMG Collective. We're having a fundraiser out here at Black Hawk Country Club for the camp. You need to be here, damn it, because whiskey, fun, dance, all encompassing.
This is the event you don't want to miss.
Join us, damn it.
Hey, this is E.L. Crane. Mac Blankenship over there sending me information last minute like he always do. But he didn't wait last minute to get that damn ring that he overpaid for.
Oh, you know, I did wait till last minute. I wait till the absolute last minute. I don't know what you're talking about. EL BRPS title.
As soon as I heard he was engaged, I was like, man, EL is gonna get
Well, I knew it. Have I shown you my, where's my Valentine's Day present? Oh, I got my Valentine's Day present early. Did you see this? Ain't this cute?
Oh, God.
No. No. Fabio said no.
I thought you were going to wear them.
Well,
what are they?
I don't normally wear socks anyway, unless it's really, really cold.
I think maybe it's a subliminal message to Matt.
Put some damn socks on.
Wear socks.
Yeah, I think that maybe Gisela was thinking like EL when she was. No, probably not.
No, probably not. No. If she thought like me, she'd have kicked you out of her life a long time ago.
He might be right about that.
He's a good salesman, that's all.
That's all. He sold her.
People, right?
I like that. He just sold her.
Yeah.
He just sold her. And then she sold him a bill of goods.
Bill of goods.
A bill of goods.
I'll be your sucker for life.com. So, Matt, introduce your guest like you know what you're doing over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Smith with Goosehead Insurance is here today to talk about homeowners insurance. Welcome, Jordan.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you being here
Why
today.
don't you say welcome back?
Welcome back.
You said, you need to do better than what you're doing, Mr. Blankenship.
You know, that's why we have you over there in the corner.
Yeah, because, this is my job to make our guests feel comfortable and loved in the studio.
Hits the red walls and Valentine's Day.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so Jordan, you've been here a couple of times. You stayed friends with Mac. We got therapy on hold for you.
As soon as you leave the studio. Yeah.
Okay.
So what's been going on since last time we saw you?
Oh man, not much. Thanks for having me back.
No problem.
Last time we talked, we were talking Hurricane Delta, Hurricane Laura, and trying to stay prepared for all that stuff. And thank God we dodged a bullet.
We dodged a bullet on that, yeah.
A lot of Texas, East Texas, Louisiana didn't, but we did good. So anyway, glad to be back. Since then, just focusing on agency growth and actually a lot of personal growth this time. So I want more balance in my life. So it's been, it's a thing that I have never had.
What is balance?
Well, agency goals plus personal goals.
I don't have no personal goal.
That's what he
said. You gotta get the personal goals.
know what that means.
See, I thought balance was you take maybe a couple of hours off on Sunday.
No.
Maybe New Year's, Christmas, and Thanksgiving. But on that,
no.
It's in the deal.
No.
Yeah.
I work for a living, Dan.
Well, I respond pretty good.
Yeah, he does.
Nights, everything.
He does.
But
Go ahead. But one of the reasons I thought it was important to bring Jordan back is because I've noticed, and we talked about it today, affordability, right?
Yes.
And it just seems to be getting more difficult, not only to find homes within the price range, but then once you find a home in the price range, once you add up the taxes and the insurance, and I've noticed a definable increase in insurance, and so I thought we could have Jordan here to speak specifically to the cost increases that we've seen over last year, because it's definitely there.
And Jordan needs to talk about insurance coverage based upon contract. Insurance is about a contract. What are the contents of the contract? Because a lot of people, my insurance is only $90 a month. What does it cover?
Mm-hmm. And I'd like for him to also expound on how people can save money today. I mean, what little things might make a difference in somebody saving money with regards to their insurance?
Too late for majority of us. I don't know about you, dude.
I'm trying to get refunds on all three of my wives there.
They don't give refunds on those engagement rings?
No. Wedding rings, nothing. We'll give them back.
Yeah.
Just selfish.
So, have you seen a definable increase in the cost of insurance on the policies that you're writing?
Absolutely.
On a weekly basis?
It's part of what we're just talking about, the hurricanes, right? So we kind of lucked out, but the rest, I mean, that was a record hurricane season for us.
Yeah.
And record financial losses.
It started over.
And
they had that many hurricanes they started over.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're seeing
they went into the Greek, didn't they? They went into the Greek alphabet is what they did.
Yeah, we got through the regular alphabet, went into the Greek alphabet.
Went to the Greek alphabet.
Kind of went over, I think I want to say we were 10 storms over last year, which is pretty incredible for our nation to have that many storms. So you can imagine the financial loss that goes with that and the adjustment that the insurance company.
And I think it was actually 10 storms that made landfall.
Oh.
Right? So I think there were a lot more storms than that. There were 10 storms that actually made landfall. And I mean, it was an unprecedented year for losses associated with hurricanes. And I've seen a definable increase, and you say you've seen a definable increase. What could somebody do that's buying a home today that maybe help them save some money on the cost of insurance? Because I've noticed it's consistently $2,000 for insurance on a resale home now. And it used to be $100 a month, $25, $80 a month. Now it's $150, $175, $200 a month just for the insurance portion of their payment.
Yeah, I think the closer you get to the coast, the higher that premium is going to be, no matter how old it is. But then after closeness to the coast is age of home.
Are they going? I read somewhere that the industry was considering breaking out windstorm versus coverage versus like you have 3 different prices for everything.
They're already doing that.
Yeah, okay.
So they're already doing that on the coast, where most carriers will not take windstorm risk on. So they'll offer the fire policy, so fire, burglary, pipe burst, all that good stuff.
Right.
And then we'll have to go to the government, Texas Windstorm, to write the wind policy. And the good thing about Texas Windstorm is they have to take the risk. As long as they define it on the map pretty clearly where you can actually use Texas Windstorm. Goosehead, we have so many carriers. We actually have some that will still write wind and hail down there, so we do have more options than most. But to your point on saving money, even within that windstorm, that area where windstorm is there, you've got to add autos, and that's what we're telling people on the new purchases, on our new auto discount. I mean, you can see $1,000 on auto discount on some of these policies. I think I sent you one that was $700. Not too long ago, and so what I've started doing with Mac is that, hey, look, here's the monoline. If they just go with home insurance, here's what we can do.
You're doing his insurance?
Some of the deals we're working.
I just want to make sure you wouldn't do it his insurance.
No, sir. But we'll go through and basically say, hey, here's a standalone home. Here's what it is if they bring the auto over, and guess what? We're working with Progressive, Nationwide Travelers. Okay. We just brought on Allstate, so we've got some really big dominoes starting to fall. As far as we want to provide, we want people to come to us as the marketplace eventually.
So Allstate is joined being brokered too by.
Yeah,
wow,
that was a
huge.
What does that remind you of? It reminds you of the mortgage business, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Consolidation.
Yeah, and so there's only a few left that we really aren't offering it from the big names, and our CEO it's a crazy goal, but he wants to be the #1 home insurer in the nation in his lifetime, and it's a huge market, but I mean the dominoes keep falling, and so I'm glad to be hitched to that wagon for sure.
Now, how often I have to ask you this, Matt? How often do they realign flood zones? Is that?
They can do it multiple times a year, depending on. Yeah, so there's really no specific schedule that they do. The best way to do it, there was a listing agent, I think 2 or 3 months ago, where she was listing something and she thought it was flood zone X, and it turned out it wasn't. So there was all kind of seller disclosure issues with it, and I just started shoot, just send it to me. I'll run the flood zone real quick, and get them back, a flood zone from our systems, which you guys have your own systems too, but we can always double check it.
I had a conversation with an agent a couple of weeks ago that some of the builders, or I should say these rehabbers, renovation builders, stuff like that, over in the Mireland area, South Braeswood, they think, well, I can outbuild the flood building up, 10 foot, 12 foot.
Right.
No, you're still in the flood zone, crazy person.
Yeah.
You are, but so that does help though. So we get this elevation certificate. It's got 10 data points, and once we enter it in, and the biggest thing that they're looking for, they want to know the base flood elevation for the area.
Right.
And then if that base flood elevation is 9 feet and they built to 10 feet, then in some of those cases you could end up paying less than a regular low risk flood zone.
Yeah, but if you're so expensive to go up that high though.
It is for the cost of rebuilding and everything. Yeah.
So expensive.
Yeah, so it's a definite trade-off.
So Jordan, how do you get in contact with you? Not him.
Google
God,
Jordan Smith Goosehead Insurance, and I can give you. Hey, that's what all the kids are doing these days.
Yeah, that's what they're all doing.
Go to Google, go to my Facebook page, Jordan Smith Goosehead Insurance, and message me, call me.
I really need you to stop hanging out with him, Jordan. I'm just saying.
Hey, one of the things I was going to ask you about is, and again, we've talked about it earlier on the show, is being able to analyze costs, real costs associated, especially when you're working with new buyers, right? To be able to upfront figure out what real cost of insurance is likely to be, and that's one of the things that I try to do, and one of the things, and Jordan's really responsive, is that, hey, if I'm working with somebody and I'm going to have an appointment today and they have a house picked out, dude, I'm gonna try to get insurance priced out as quick as possible so that I know exactly what I'm dealing with when it comes to cash to close, monthly payment, qualifying, that sort of thing. Have you guys thought about developing a website to where we could just go input an address and then have it spit out a good number for us so that we're not guessing? Because again, what I would have guessed last year for cost of insurance relative to this year is just very different because of the cost increases.
Yeah, no, we actually are. So the Goosehead Corporate, instead of taking our investments and our profits and just making money off of it, we're investing in technology, and so that's one of the things that the company is very close to rolling out. Is very so we could send a link to you on a house saying, hey, here's just throwing some quick information from the 1003, and you will get a quick quote back within within about 5 minutes. And I haven't seen it come out yet, but that is in the works.
Okay.
And as an agent, you're like, wait a second, like.
You don't need me anymore. You don't need me anymore.
But again, being hitched to that wagon, it's like they're embracing every single technology. So last time we talked about Progressive, they do direct, they do the agent channel. Lemonade. If you guys have heard of Lemonade, where they sell direct to client only. And they're like, oh yeah, we're so great at insurance, yada yada. We're so cool and fun and fast. We sell Lemonade. Like, they're using us to get to their clients, and we're telling them, hey, guys, we're actually consultant, you have to have seepage coverage. If you don't have seepage coverage and there's low leak in your bathroom wall, and that wall falls over, you aren't covered. So speaking to those actual coverages, we're actually becoming consultants for these carriers, and in return, we're getting to offer their product as well. And so it's really set up that the corporate office has.
Okay, that's our good friend George at Insurance. He's not really friends with Mac. He just sits next to him. Okay.
Hey,
I'm a truth teller.
Of course.
Jordan is very responsive. I sent him a request, and it was like a weekend, or it was. So he doesn't have a life, everybody. He does respond very quickly.
Basically not.
Welcome to my world.
Yes.
Yeah, and we started with balance, right? Yeah.
We did, but you know what? It is cool. Like, in our jobs, we can pick those hours. Like, we know there's some soft hours in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
so be available on Saturday, Sunday, whatever. But if you need to take your kid to school first thing 8 a.m. in the morning.
Baseball game today.
Yeah.
Baseball game, man. I'm so
first baseball game today for his son.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a break. But I forgot. I have so many siblings. One of my brother's birthday today.
Oh.
DeAngelis, happy birthday. Okay, see, my family cannot cuss me out via the text message.
Good for you.
Yeah, so, because we're the same age for 1 month. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, DeAngelis.
Yeah, he probably out some gambling. He's a professional gambler.
Oh.
Nice. We all are, in a sense, if we own our own business.
No, he is really a professional gambler. Okay. Our good friend George Smith came back around because Mac has no other friends to invite, so he always invites redundantly the same people over and over again. He has 3 people that he can invite. He can invite Jordan, he can invite Gisela, he can invite Jordan.
Freddie, don't forget Freddie.
Oh, no, he can't come back. Okay. I'm L. Craig. They're not. This is the Real Estate You Show.
Has anybody ever mistaken you for him?
Never.
You?
All the time. All the time. All right. You, not so much. Yeah. So pay some bills, Carlos, so Matt can leave the premises. Does he let? Okay. Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Association. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 9.1 FM.
Broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and with preferred lenders, build, buy, or lease. Give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creative in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Tara Anderson, and I am part of the RMG Collective Group. We are here at Black Hawk Country Club wanting to invite you to our annual fundraiser for the candle February 20th.
Hey, I'm McGowan from the Gents and the RMG Collective.
Hi, my name is Yolanda R. Williams.
I'm Crane, BRPS title, founder of the Collective. We're having a fundraiser out here at Black Hawk Country Club for the Cancer Alliance. You need to be here, damn it, because whiskey, fun, dance, encompassing.
This is the event you don't want to miss.
Damn it.
We're back. Bills paid, and Mac put Dina out of the studio.
She's going to visit her daughter.
Oh, that's the story.
Yeah, I'm running with that. I'm running with that.
Okay, fine. Hey. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm looking at this list of questions over here, all right? Mm-hmm. The market conditions, hot or cold? What we got going on right now?
The market conditions, actually, is hot. A lot of buyers out there, mm-hmm. and because of the inventory and with the new home builder prices, even with that going up, there's still a lot of buyers out there buying those new homes. Okay. And the resale homes, you know, maybe if they've been sitting on the market, maybe that house is not quite ready for it. Okay. But once you put a house out there, if the price is right, they go quickly.
Well, let me ask you this question then. What price point, like 250 to 5, 250 to 6, which ones are selling off?
At the shelves?
Yeah.
The first-time home buyers are going quickly. There's a lot more competition on those because now a lot of people that have lived in apartments because of COVID, they want to buy a house.
They want to break out.
Yeah, and you know, 250 is untouchable in certain areas.
Correct.
Untouchable. You know, you're 325 or less, right? And you're,
The new homes, when you're looking at a new home builder, you're looking at 300s. I mean, my house was 2,100 square feet, almost 2,200 square feet. You know, we listed at 245. We had it was 21 showings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But see,
and it's because that affordability issue.
You can still get a good price, though, if you don't mind driving.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, not everybody goes to downtown to work. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of people still working in the local areas that they're buying in. Mm-hmm. So you have the schools, you have the hotel, you have the restaurants. So you still have a lot of service around those communities.
Right, exactly.
And you know, with COVID, people are or have become accustomed to working from home, and probably will continue to be accustomed to working from home, and you know, may go to the office twice a week. You know, like for me, I may go to the office once a month now, where I used to just go to the office almost every day.
I go every day.
Yeah, I know.
Because I like people, unlike you, who don't like people.
Well, you're lucky they're letting you in. Some places do not allow their employees to go in at
Really?
all. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Really?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Only essential employees.
Mm-hmm.
I am essential.
So
That's debatable.
therefore, you're allowed.
That's debatable.
Hey, they gave me a letter to carry around in the car when they was stopping people.
Well, the thing is, most people are essential workers because they can work from home. They just don't need to physically be in the office. If you were not an essential worker, you would not be working. You wouldn't have any income.
But real estate is essential, though.
Real estate
Yeah,
is
it is.
essential.
Real estate
We
is
have
essential.
to get out with the people, show the properties.
Right.
We can't really.
It really is, and it took a while, I think, for the local board to get the state
to understand
understand that and recognize that it is essential because people need to have a place to live and they need assistance to find that in today's market.
Because I look at all of the transitions that we went through in 2020, and it'll take me back to you ladies in Big 12 and even some of the other RMGs. They found a way to not only be essential but stay relevant throughout the whole dynamic. Just like you and FCCU found a way to stay essential and relevant throughout the whole dynamic. Most people didn't get that. A lot of lenders didn't get that. A lot of agents didn't get that. A lot of title companies didn't get that. BRPS Title, we're one of the few title companies that expanded
during COVID. Yes.
Everybody else, they came off left and right.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had some of them call me.
Yeah.
Some of the escrow officers call me that have been laid off. Yeah.
So, so we took that into account based upon the people we're working with are staying relevant, essential. So you cater to their needs, for want of a better description. And that's how you go forward.
Yeah, I mean, in anything you do right now, you have to be more creative than what you were before. There's ways to communicate, ways to teach, ways to share things, ways to get things out there without being present in somebody's arm span.
Exactly.
See, I can't reach you.
I'm good. So on that note, we're going to take a break, pay some bills. Anna is here. She stayed overnight in the parking lot to make sure that she was able to.
I did not. I agreed to meet Dina early.
She was just, that car looks familiar. Anyway.
My car was not here.
Take a break, pay some bills. This is the Real Estate You Show, here each and every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. I have no life, and I further increase my no life staying 10 to 1.
That's for sure.
There you go. So my sons are going to be upset next week because that's an extra hour. But anyway, take a break, pay some bills.
Let's give them food.
That's all.
Go to youtube.com on your smartphone, tablet, or PC. Subscribe us on YouTube at 91.1 FM. Top 40s. Dance. Latin. Country. Pop. One station, 91.
Hey, I'm E.L. Crane of the Real Estate You Show. Each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Time. Worldwide on the Global Live Network. If you're interested in building, selling, or buying real estate, tune into the Real Estate You Show with me, Dina, and Mortgage Mac. Talk to you soon. Real Estate You, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Boss.com.
Hi, I'm NASCAR driver Kyle Larson. Whatever I'm driving, I do everything I can to stay focused and safe. You should too. That means no drinking and driving, ever. Because even the smallest amount of alcohol can make you skid out of control. Don't be a loser and wreck your life. Be aware. Don't drink and drive. Remember, drink, drive, go to jail.
Hey there, Texas. Jensen Ackles here. There's a lot of scary stuff out there. But you know what's really scary? Distracted drivers. With their heads down, they're texting, they're swerving, blowing through stop signs and red lights. Not cool, yo. And not safe. And one other thing, it's not legal either. That's right. There's a new statewide Texas law that says you can't read, write, or send a text while driving. So heads up, Texas. Keep your eyes on the road.
Talk, text, crash.
This is the highly misunderstood E.L. Crane here at Real Estate U Show. I am misunderstood. People just don't understand I'm misunderstood. That makes sense? Not a bit?
Not a bit.
I'm joined in the studio by the wondrous Mac Blankenship. He of First Community Credit Union, and he bought a ring, but he can't get married now because it costs too much.com. Okay.
Yeah. So I thought we were going to start a GoFundMe page.
No, because the thought of supplementing your income for you get married just made my chest hurt. We don't want that.
Did you go see your cardiologist for that?
I go see him next week so he can confirm I can start treating again on February 3rd.
Doubt you're going to get that confirmation. I doubt
He's been putting me off since October 2019. Something got to give, damn it. Yeah.
It might be October 2022 before he says.
Okay, I don't need you talking that into existence. Tequila and vodka and gin is okay, but it's nothing like that bourbon. I'm just saying. So Anna,
yes,
one of my favorite people on the planet, which she really is. She really is, because Anna helped me out in a situation a couple years ago that I didn't even know I had a situation till she found.
It's true. It's true.
I had no idea, but that is just between me and Anna. But she saved bacon.
I did.
Yeah, she did. She really saved my bacon. It's something that exists. I had no idea there, but she found.
Anything I find is confidential with my clients, and I will not share.
And she helped me straighten it out.
Then why bring it up if you're not going to tell us?
I'm thanking her.
He's officially thanking me for something that I did.
Yes, she's an amazing real estate professional. I'm thanking her.
But
I thank you all the time. You took care of my son. Because he's an amazing mortgage professional. Take time and shut the hell up. Okay, I'm E.L. Crane.
We are
not. So I'm in the studio with Mac Blankenship, one of the best mortgage professionals I've ever met. Yes, I said that, and I have not been drinking. So this is why Mac is one of the world's best mortgage professionals. Diligence and patience. One, with his clients. Two, dealing with me. But in all seriousness, Mac knows his business. And think about it now. We have coverage between Texas and Florida with two superb mortgage professionals.
I carry a federal license now.
Exactly.
You know that?
No,
Did you know that? Yeah. I can lend in almost all 50 states.
Wow.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Since the credit union.
Okay.
Yeah, I carry a license with the credit union. Yeah.
Well,
the union itself doesn't want to lend all 50 states, but I do. I do have the license, and I do have the ability to broker loans outside.
There you go.
Yeah,
good for
exactly.
You. So you need to tell me stuff like that. If I'm going to pontificate about you, I need to have all the information. Damn it!
You didn't ask.
Is that what you're going with? Okay, let's go with that one there.
Let's go with that one.
Okay. So relocation, Anna. I know that you and Matt do a lot of relocation business. How's that working in regard to low inventory and stuff like that?
Well, right now the relocation is still on the slow side. Still, because of COVID, there's companies that are still kind of cautious about having people relocate. But we are seeing a little bit of pickup on that. As inventory-wise, their price ranges, they're still able to find their homes. I recently just found a home for one of my relocation buyers in the Woodlands, not very far.
Okay.
So, their dynamics is they have to sell a house and then buy here. So their dynamics, but they're forecasting through the rest of this year it's going to start picking up. Their movement is going to start picking up. So that means more people in Houston, more houses will be picked up and less inventory. Because
more
of
people?
That.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. But the good thing is with the relocation, there's people moving from Houston and they basically...
they're transferring out.
Yeah,
they're
switching out, basically. Because they're the one that is about to put their house on the market in the end of February. So they're going to move to the same city state that the ones that I'm helping.
Yeah.
So they're basically.
I read an article the other day that there's been a lot of north-south migration between Dallas and Houston.
Okay.
There's been a lot of north-south migration. Like, does that make any sense? Then again, Dallas has a larger financial center than Houston does.
Yes.
Houston has a larger medical
center
than Dallas does. And that's actually where the transaction is going.
Yeah, you know, I had a friend that relocated to Pittsburgh, and in that process, you know, his house for sale sold in a day, right? In a day.
Yeah.
He had multiple offers in a day, and then goes to Pittsburgh having no conceived ideas to what housing was going to be like there. It's wintertime.
They have a short build window.
Right? Starting to snow, getting really cold outside. There's no inventory. Zero, right? They went to go look at houses that had already been sold, but that they couldn't buy, just so that they could get general ideas what the house looked like in Pittsburgh versus Houston, Texas, and it was just really different. And they were a relocation from south to north.
Yeah, it was like Mike Baldwin, you know, when I got traded, God help me, to Cleveland. Right? Yes, Cleveland. California boy sent to Cleveland. It's not good. It's not pretty at all. Okay, so went up there. So I had my first spring training, right? They broke camp and went to Cleveland, and it was like snowstorm. And I was sit down. So I went from L.A. to Tucson to Cleveland to Buffalo.
Oh, well, you might as well go to the North Pole if you're going to Buffalo.
My whole thing is, what did I do?
Did you?
Everybody, get me out of here. I never saw a machine that drilled through the snow on the walkway, so it was like a cathedral. You walk through it like
I've never seen.
You got the snow up over the top, like I don't know if I want to walk in here, you know. But you couldn't get to the hotel door unless you, because the streets were full
of snow.
It was insane. Think about that.
Yeah, they can keep that.
L.A., Tucson, Cleveland, Buffalo. I was being punished by somebody I could not see.
Speaking of Buffalo, the Bills are playing tomorrow.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That kid, Josh Allen, he's pretty good. Pretty good. So, Anna, you're over there sitting next to Mac Blankenship. You're surviving.
Yeah.
Proud of you. So, Mac is a wondrous mortgage professional, and you are a wondrous real estate professional. Why is it not more prevalent that you see that type of professional from both sides? Because I've seen some people who need to give their license back from both of your professions. Is there not some things that you have to do to quality-wise?
I think everybody has to have ethics, you know. Yeah. But unfortunately, there's at the end of the day, people look at the money. And where can I make the money? It may not be the best interest for the person, but at the end of the day, how much money am I going to make? And a lot of people consider that first above their clients. And for us, we consider our clients because if our clients are not happy, if they're not able to close, yes, it affects our pocket, but it also makes us feel like we haven't serviced them the right way, because our industry is to help our clients to buy a home and get into the home. It's the home ownership. And unfortunately, not everybody looks at it that way.
And the reason I asked it, I literally just popped in my head. I ran into a lender talking to his client. They were in the they came down from the title company upstairs, and he told his client, lender, he says, you know, if you'd fired me, who else you gonna do your loan?
Yeah.
He just talked down to her.
Yeah.
You know, and she, what do you mean? He says, I did everything under the sun to get you this loan done. It's not like you were a credit quality client. Who talks to their client like that? And I'm saying to myself, it has to be some kind of...
You know, unfortunately, there's not anybody watching every single second
Yeah.
to where you can control that.
Right.
It's more of the person themselves. How do they feel about ethics? How do they feel about their service?
Okay.
And it's the person themselves.
They got to police themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, and I think what you said is prevalent in probably most industries, right? It's, you know, it's just the way things are in a lot of different industries where you just have people that just don't care about other people.
Yeah.
And that's really what it's.
I've talked crazy to a client, but I've never talked down to a client.
Yeah, that's wrong.
And, you know, and my crazy is teasing them, joking with them, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he was talking down to this woman.
And more than likely, that person talks the same way at home.
Yeah.
And their family is feeling the same thing.
Yeah. I felt bad for the lady. You know,
Yeah.
You know, but she had her closing package up under her arm.
Yeah.
God bless her that she got her house.
Yeah.
But to deal with that idiot, not so much.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a break. This is Real Estate U Show. I'm joined in the studio by our camper, Anna Stedridge, spent the night here waiting to get into the studio.
That would be you.
That would be her.
You know, I'm going to go home today because you did not bring in your mimosa.
Now we know the real story. She came for the mimosas.
She came for the mimosa.
She was like, the free mimosas.
So on that note, that she has let us know that her AA sponsor is out of town. We got to take a break, pay some bills.
Go to youtube.com on your smartphone, tablet, or PC. Subscribe us on YouTube at Radio The Boss 91.1 FM. Top 40s. Dance. Latin. Country. Pop. Rock and roll. All stations. 91.1 The Boss.
Yeah, I'm Ian Crane of the Real Estate Show. Each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Time at radiotheboss.com, worldwide on the Global Live Network. If you're interested in building, selling, or buying real estate, tune in to the Real Estate U Show with me, Dina, and Mortgage Mac. Talk to you soon. Real Estate U, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, radiotheboss.com.
Hi, I'm NASCAR driver Kyle Larson. Whatever I'm driving, I do everything I can to stay focused and safe. You should too. That means no drinking and driving, ever. Because even the smallest amount of alcohol can make you skid out of control. Don't be a loser and wreck your life. Don't drink and drive. Remember, drink, drive, go to jail.
Hey there, Texas. Jensen Ackles here. There's a lot of scary stuff out there. But you know what's really scary? Distracted drivers. With their heads down, they're swerving, blowing through stop signs and red lights. Not cool, yo. And not safe. And one other thing, it's not legal either. That's right. There's a new statewide Texas law that says you can't read, write, or send a text while driving. So heads up, Texas. Keep your eyes on the road.
Talk, text, crash.
Bills are paid, and I have survived the 2 hours with Mac Blankenship.
Yeah, I know. It's
and I've complimented him twice.
That's amazing.
You know, I think it's we're just gonna sit down and make it a holiday.
This is the new and improved me for
I wouldn't go that far.
He's counting his days down.
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
But boy, after February 3rd, it's on.
You get the license again from your cardiologist. Call the National Guard.
Yeah, if he don't give me clearance, I'm gonna get me another one. He is done. So, Anna, I saw on that you jumped into the Bernie getting around thing. What the hell is that all about? I never figured out where that picture come from.
Inauguration.
Oh, inauguration?
Yeah, it came
I
from
had no
inauguration
idea.
day. Yeah,
I work for a living. I didn't see the inauguration.
You know, I just caught a glimpse of it, and it was just, you know, Bernie all wrapped up in a chair, inauguration day, and he had his mask on, and he was just.
That's a real picture.
That's a real picture, right? And it's amazing what people will pick up on and what could potentially go viral, and that one did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, we used it.
Yeah.
Everybody's used it.
I thought it was like somebody put something together. I didn't realize it was a real picture.
Yeah, it's a real picture.
I was, like I said, I was working.
From inauguration day.
I did not know inauguration. My whole thing was leaving
Bernie went all over the world.
Yeah, and it made a newspaper. Well, I say a newspaper. It made a news service. The picture made a news service, probably related to an article, and everybody just picked up on it. And
Bernie was ready.
Bernie.
Yep.
I'm thinking it was a fake damn picture.
Bernie, 2024.
I like Bernie. He's buying all the houses.
There you go. Bernie buying everything.
Bernie was going to be a guest today. Remember?
Exactly. Bernie's going to be a guest today. I saw him on the ad. He's supposed to be a co-host in here today.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mac, lowest interest rate that you locked in the last 2 weeks.
I closed the one at a 2.25. I would say rates have bumped back up to the 2.8 range. Right. No, but I'm talking no points, right?
Right.
None at all. No points at all. I mean, you could get down to 2.6 with maybe 0.75 of a point, but yeah, we're still under 3. And I suspect
which
that
the reason is still dance.
But I think we felt the bottom just before the events of January the 6th, and we saw, because of the chaos associated with that, not going political, but just the chaos associated with that, we saw a bump up in interest rates. But they've settled back in. But the reality of interest rates is that I read an article in Mortgage News Daily that that there's really room for rates went about as low as they could go, right? That they couldn't just go any lower than what they were. We're not like the Feds or the Treasuries where the Treasury yield went, gosh, a 0.50, and we in the mortgage industry just can't afford to do that.
I saw a 1.8915 for a point.
And you can still get that. That is probably a legitimate rate. Now, you're going to pay for it.
You're going
to pay for it. And I'm not quite sure you could get that today in today's market. But, there's, 2% is not out of the.
We had a 30-year refi, 30-year reload that closed this week at the title company, 2.189.
Yeah.
30 year. I'm like, what the hell? I remember I bought a house first time I ever bought a house. I was 9. I was happy as hell.
yeah, and we talked about it last week. But the cost of insurance and the cost of taxes were half of what they are today.
That's
and
true.
if you go back to your time and you look at the monthly payment and the price range, the monthly payments were probably pretty close to the same in a relative or apples to apples price range because rates were high, but taxes and insurance were low.
Taxes were like running combined maybe $400 a month.
But what was your payment?
In the 700s.
Okay. Yeah.
So I paid like $1,200 a month. All in.
All in, right?
All in.
So, and what was the price range?
$125.
What would the payment be today?
Oh God.
$1,200.
Exactly.
Yeah. But see my point, right? The interest rates have declined, and because the taxes and insurance have just gone up exponentially. And it's really probably the only way that people can afford today is to have the low interest rates.
Notorious for the taxes and insurance going higher than the payment? Katie was killing people with those taxes just going up.
And you're talking in the 90s, right?
In the 90s and early 2000s.
Yes.
Katie was killing
and when I think it was in the 90s and it was under the Rick Perry administration where we implemented the tax ceiling. Once you file for homestead, because there is a ceiling for your taxes, and it's 10%, that it can't go above 10% per year, even if say the market doubled in value, right? The taxable value cannot increase more than 10% from the year over year.
Wow.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Okay, so that is part of homestead today, is, once you file for homestead, and let's say, it's $200,000 is your assessed value for taxes, you cannot go above 10% above that previous year's assessed value on an annual basis. And I think Katie played a role in that at the time because of what you just said, is that the values were just skyrocketing in that marketplace, and it was just an extraordinarily desirable area. It still is, and taxation, and that taxation can push people out of their house. I had a client in the 90s who lived in Tanglewild. Right, bought his house for $180,000, in the early '80s, and this is the late '90s. Now it's worth 1.2. God knows what it's worth today, and the taxes went from $2,000 a year to $25,000 a year. And we would just refinance the house because it had so much equity in it and just pay the taxes.
And you just
so we could pay the
never know.
taxes
Exactly.
until it was ready to sell the home and retire. But taxation can push people out of a community.
Yeah.
We can.
Right. So we are winding down the Real Estate U Show. And Anna, tell us about your chocolate milk run, whatever.
Chocolate milk run.
Did he say milk?
Chocolate milk run. That's what he drinks when he's at home.
No.
I think it was a hot cocoa.
Yes, it was hot
with marshmallows.
Whatever. Is
that what he drinks?
I drink hot tea, etc., etc., etc.
Do you? I drink hot tea. Yeah.
Well, anyway, the Hot Chocolate Run is a fundraiser for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, and we're trying to help raise money so the children can stay home, stay in the hospital, and their cost for the research, for their stay, will be covered for it. And
So you have a website, don't you?
Yes.
Yes, it looks like it's hotchocolate15k.com/Houston.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can share my link also to where you can actually donate on my webpage. I actually have my own little webpage
Okay.
where you can go online and submit and donate for this hospital so they can help more children.
This is for St. Jude's?
Yes.
That's a fantastic charity. EL, are you going to run?
Is it out?
Yeah.
Nope.
He's running between the garage to his
You get a free coat.
Huh?
You get a free T-shirt.
No, I wanted the jacket. They didn't have my size, so I said no.
Yeah, they were running out of the bigger size. They were.
The bigger size.
Yeah. So
He's not the bigger size. He's the bigger size.
humongous.
Yeah.
Thank you. Enormous size.
But they were out of the bigger cut. Let's just put it that way.
I was happy.
Yes.
Because I get a little disgruntled.
You are disgruntled, yeah.
Yeah. This is what I do.
Yeah. So it's a 15K.
Yes, 15K or a 5K. We're doing the 5K. And we're going to do it on the 30th, close to downtown. But it's going to be more virtual, so not everybody's going to be doing it at once. Whoever's going to be doing this fundraiser will videotape themselves running in different areas and then submit it to the St. Jude's fundraiser to prove that we were actually running.
Yeah, and I assume they're going to practice COVID-19 protocols then?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's where it's virtual
Okay.
running.
Oh, it's a virtual. Okay, fantastic. That's even better.
Run your own
That's
area,
beautiful.
I run in my own area.
That's beautiful.
And just have pictures and video of you running
Okay.
so
Yeah.
we can share that with them so then they can validate that people are actually doing the run.
And and most of the ladies in the Big 12 are participating.
Are they?
How many of them? All of them? Or
I think for the most part.
yeah. Well, they're down one. Had nothing to do with me, but I was punished anyway. I'm E.L. Crane. This is the Real Estate U Show. We're here each and every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. because we start off every Saturday from now on with REU Florida. Then we roll into REU Texas, REUworldwide.com. That's what we do, damn it.
That's right.
Yeah. And see, I go back to Florida again on February 7th.
God help us.
They need me in Florida.
They don't need you.
They need me. They need me. No more salsa. No more salsa. Not for me.
No cha-cha.
No salsa. No
No
limbo. No limbo. No salsa. No. I ain't had to put.
Just country dancing.
Not either. If my knees are involved, it ain't happening. So, Mac, what you got coming up this week?
Well, I have closings. It's the end of the month, and I still have.
the end of the month.
I have CDs out on everything, but I just don't have clear to closes on everything. So I have closings on 4 closings left next
We
week.
need
so.
these CDCs, people. Mac has to pay for that
Yes.
damn ring.
Yes.
All right?
So.
Because I can see them knocking on the door. Gazella, give us the ring back. You missed the payment.
Hopefully you paid it off.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm closing next week.
You're closing next week.
Yeah, and I'm push. I push it.
Gazella, you'll be able to keep the ring. You'll be able to keep the ring. We don't want to lose the ring.
That's right. So give me a clear to close so I can keep the ring.
Yeah, Mac need to keep this ring because, we don't know if he can ever get another woman in his life if she leaves.
That's for sure.
So, Anna, when we going to get you engaged?
Silence. Like, never.
I have another website. It's called IDon'tNeedNoDamnCompanyInMyHouse.com.
Okay. You already did that with me.
No, don't go into my kitchen.
That's right. Don't go to my kitchen, damn it. No. People come to my house. No, where you going? I'll get that for you.
I have another website. MindYourOwnBusinessDamnit.com.
That's all you.
Yeah.
That's all you.
My own damn man.
Who knew?
Learn something new about these people. You just never know who you're working with until it comes down to the nitty gritty.
That's right.
You just don't never know who you're working with. Who does she had this violent streak?
Hey, I'm learning for this. What can I say?
Mac, I can't believe you corrupted her like that. But this has been a remarkable day because we added on an hour with Florida.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
We did that. And actually, Mac, we are going on March. In March, the Real Estate U Show itself celebrates 20 years old.
Really?
Yep. In March.
Yep. So where are we going?
I'm working. I talked to Del Frisco yesterday about a cocktail party.
Oh, I was thinking maybe cruise or something. We could just do a show on the cruise.
No.
What do you
I
think?
get stuck on the water with you.
That's what I'm thinking.
I be stuck on the water with you? Oh, hell no. Trust me, if I was on the boat with you, you going overboard.
What do you think, Carlos? You like that idea? Carlos likes it.
Is it going Bahamas or where is it going?
I don't know.
Well, you and Fabio figure out where the hell y'all going.
Take that as a compliment, Carlos.
It is a compliment. Everybody can't have hair like that.
I'm with you.
Hair like that.
And you thought I was Mr. Claro.
Yeah, Carlos got the head of hair that make you want to kill somebody. His hair is so nice.
Especially if you ain't got none.
Yeah, thank you. It's like, should I wait for him in a dark alley? So we have, this is what we got going on. We got the hot chocolate run. Mm-hmm. We have the Candlelighters Cancer Benefit, February 20th.
Yep.
We have February 3rd, we're doing, you have to make sure you be there. February 3rd, we're doing the Mansion Retreat. That's in the evening, it's the evening event. And the reason we have to be there, Mac, because we're going to have ladies of Real Estate U taking pictures, then you and I taking pictures, then Real Estate U Show itself taking pictures. And matter of fact, Carlos, make sure you get an invitation to come over there as well. It's over in Humble at the Mansion Retreat. So, because we can get some outside pictures of events and stuff like that and show people that we do more than just fuss at each other in a red room.
Yeah. So February 3rd, huh?
Yeah.
I'll put a note.
Yeah. Put it for everything. Basically now, if I need to put a release together for you so you get Gisela to sign it, just let me know.
Probably so. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to help him.
I know.
I'm trying
to keep me out of trouble.
I'm trying to keep him out of trouble.
Yeah.
This is my job. Okay. So then, next week, it is the end of the month. I did not realize it was.
It is the end of the month. Yeah. It's crunch time.
So we have a lot of closing the BRPS title. So I will do no events in the office next week. There'll be all closing time.
Yeah.
Then of course my weekend will be spent chasing down receipts. The bane of my existence is chasing down receipts.
Yeah, that's a good activity though, isn't it?
It keeps me out of trouble.
Yeah. And in your business, that's revenue.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he stalks me for everything. Stalk me for about business, but no, business is fine. You stalk me about the receipts. Come on.
Yeah.
You have to bill. Pay the bill, damn it. So on that note, I'm E.L. Crane.
We are not.
They are not. This has been the Real Estate U Show. Each and every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, we have REU Florida, REU Texas. You got 91.1 FM The Boss, our home station, our home FM home, on the Global Live Network. So, Mac, tell the people bye.
Bye, people.
Class is dismissed. Anna, go home.
And call me 281-221.
She's going to sell real estate on the way home.
On the way home, she's going to sell real estate.
Yes, sir.
Do what you do, Anna. Do what you do. Bye, people.